Good morning, children. How are you all? All are fine, isn't it? Yeah. Welcome back to the 7th session of SS class. We have completed 3 blocks, and from the 2 blocks, there was one monthly test also. Isn't it? How was the exam? Was it easy or too tough for you to do? I believe it was a simple exam. So most of you have done it very well. Those who have not done, don't worry. Again, there is time. Keep it on practice and you will be able to get a good mark in the coming exams. Okay. Don't worry. Those who have got very less mark, don't worry. This is first time. So next time, again, there is time for you to improve. Try to get a good mark in the coming exams. Okay. Now, let us move to our topic. We have discussed block number 3. What we have discussed? Any idea? We have discussed about homeless people. Block number 3, homeless people. Due to many reasons, people became homeless. We have discussed. What are the reasons we said? What are the reasons we said? Yeah, very good. Due to natural calamities, war, like that, many reasons we have discussed. So now we are going to discuss in detail what are the natural calamities which causes harm to the people. That is what we are going to discuss in this chapter. Detailed explanation of natural calamities. Detailed explanation of natural calamities. Then, what's meant by natural calamity? Any idea? Natural calamity. Natural calamity or natural disasters are occurred by nature. Natural disasters and are dangerous events caused by nature. Dangerous events caused by nature. Dangerous events caused by nature. That is called a natural disaster or natural calamity. Okay. Dangerous events caused by nature. That is called natural calamities or natural disasters. Can you say some of the disasters? Yeah, very good. It is flood, most common. Again, flood. Next one. Wind, or we can say cyclones, hurricanes, tornadoes, cyclones, different type of winds. Again, tsunami. Again, what is there? Earthquake. These are some of the natural disasters. Drought is there. Scarcity of water causes droughts. So these are some of the natural disasters which affect human beings very badly. Not only human beings, all plants, animals, everything these natural disasters affects. Okay, flood, cyclone, tsunami, earthquake, these are some of the major natural disasters. Is it clear? What is natural disaster? Dangerous events caused by nature. So these are some of that. Again, what is there? Landsliding, rainy season, a landslide may occur. There are many. Okay, so let us move to the detailed explanation of all those things. All these natural disasters occur without a warning most of the times. All these natural disasters occur without a warning most of the time. Nowadays, we have the facilities to predict the natural calamities and all. Even then, Sometimes predictions may go wrong. So without a warning, the natural calamities or natural disasters occur. People are not prepared to face those things. If we are not ready to face those things, or if we are not ready to face these natural calamities, what will happen? You know what will happen. Sometimes, or we may be able to save our life. Immediately, we may be moving into some other safer areas. Even then, our belongings and our properties will be damaged. Home will be damaged. Properties and our belongings, everything will be damaged. So that is what is happening in most of the cases. It occurs without a warning. So people, even if they are ready, even if they save their life, but their belongings and properties may be lost. And this already I said, these natural calamities or natural disasters not only harm the human beings, but animals, trees. If heavy storm, rain and all, trees uproots, water will be entering into our other areas. So different kinds of damages will be caused by these natural calamities. So let us explain one by one. The most common natural disaster is flood. Every year flood occur. The rainy season flood is very common. So now you might have not forgot it, I believe so. This 2018 and 2019, Kerala witnessed a great flood, isn't it? That impact of the flood is still going on. Many people became homeless. Hilly areas, landslide happened. Many people lost their life. Many things happened last year and the previous year. So how does the flood occur? Flood occur mostly in the heavy rainy season. It rains continuously for 2-3 days. That causes what? The rivers to overflow, and that river water is entering into our area. Means our agricultural area or in the field or whatever it is, this over water is entering. Due to heavy rain, rivers may overflow and that water will be entering into our area. That is called a flood. And it again, sometimes bridges built across the rivers may collapse. That time also, what happens? This water enter into our area. It causes great damages. That is what I said. You just recollect what happened last year and the previous year. Many people, especially in the hilly areas, landslide occurred and many people lost their life, properties, and not only people, animals also lost their life. You might have seen in the television and all how the people were rescue operations or the other people helping them to come out. You might have seen. Here again, after flood, what happens? Many people will become homeless and they may be taking shelter in the refugee camps. In the previous classes, we have discussed the place provided by the government to live, and food will be supplied to them. So many people will be homeless after a flood. That is the after effect of flood. Now next one is earthquake. Have you heard of it, earthquake? What is the reason for earthquake? Sudden movement under the earth causes earthquake. Sudden movement under the earth causes earthquake. Sudden movement under the earth causes earthquake. See, there are major earthquakes and minor earthquakes. Minor means very small. The effects of minor earthquake may not be too much. The minor earthquake means damages won't be there. But if it is a major earthquake, damages will be more. We can see major earthquakes happened. Do you remember when are the major earthquakes happened? Any places major earthquake areas happened? In your textbook it is given 2005 Kashmir. One major earthquake occurred and 75,000 people died in that earthquake. Nepal also happened, one earthquake. So such earthquake is also a major natural disaster that occur most of the time without a warning, without any symptoms. All of a sudden these areas will be shaking. That causes the buildings to fall down and many other things. Great tremors will be developed on the surface of the earth, and mighty buildings within 1 second, just like a cardboard pieces breaking down. So many things can happen, or many problems will be there after the earthquake. A big area will be destroyed, and the rescue operations also will be too difficult. That is what a earthquake. Next one is, we can see what is next one. Cyclone, tornadoes and hurricanes. First we discussed flood, next we discussed earthquake, now cyclones or tornadoes or hurricanes. These all are different types of wind, most destructive winds. Heavy wind accompanied by rain. The wind, strong winds accompanied by heavy rain. Recently, 2-3 weeks before, we had Umbun cyclone hit on where? Any idea? Bengal. Newspaper and all you might have read. So like that, wind, strong wind accompanied by heavy rain. That is, that these are depend upon their strength, different names are given there. This is less compared with this one. This is little more. Again, this is more worst. More worst. The wind blowing with a high speed. What will be the after effects? Uprooting all the trees, destroying the buildings, public properties like road will be damaged, electricity won't be there, and loads of destructions it may cause. Nowadays we have warning systems and all. This they are predicting. So what happens? Based on the predictions, people will be shifted from those areas to another area. But what happened to that particular area? People may be shifted. So in such a way, human life will be saved. But what about the other situations? Trees. Most of the trees will be, big trees will be uprooted. As I told, then electricity will be damaged. Lots of problems will be there as a result of this this strong wind, and I told accompanied by rain. So flood also may there. Water also will enter, not only wind, water also will be there. So lots of troubles will be there after this natural disaster. This type of natural disasters causes great damage to not only human beings but other public properties also. Now next one is tsunami. Have you heard this word? Have you heard this word? Maybe some of you might have heard, many of you might have not heard. This is also, this is a very huge wave. Huge waves. What's mean by waves? What's mean by waves? In the ocean or sea, you might have seen water is flowing like this way. These are called waves. So like that, very huge, gigantic waves developed. Because of what? sometimes this major earthquake may occur under the ocean or seas. Due to major earthquake under ocean or seas. Major earthquake under where ocean or seas, which causes very huge waves to develop. That wave can travel kilometers and kilometers. Very huge waves. That waves can travel kilometers and kilometers. So they will be entering into our areas and which can cause great damages to the human beings. Not only human beings, all other things. Tsunami, dangerous one. So whenever an earthquake occurred under ocean or sea, that is also depends upon the intensity of earthquake. If the earthquake is minor, already I said that won't be much damages. If the earthquake is major, definitely that causes the sea waves to rise, and that huge waves will be traveling to many areas and causes great damages to our life. 2011, Japan, a tsunami occurred, and in Indian Ocean, so in our India also, 2004 was a great tsunami occurred. Indian Ocean and many of them lost lives and properties. So that's also a dangerous natural disaster. And next one is 2004, a tsunami in the Indian Ocean killed many people and left thousands of people homeless. Next one is, so these are some of the natural disasters we have discussed. First we discussed what is natural disaster, dangerous events caused by nature. Again, which are the flood, again earthquake, again tsunami, next cyclone, tornadoes, hurricane. These are some of the natural disasters we have explained. So now let us move to the question, what is the reason for natural disasters? Reason for natural disasters. Can you say what may be the reason? What may be the reason for natural disasters? No idea. What may be the reason for natural disasters? No idea. What is it? Okay, don't worry. Natural disasters occur by nature. By nature it is. Natural disasters occur by nature. Natural disasters occur by nature. But now the natural disasters or the number of natural disasters are increasing, or frequently we have some kind of natural disasters. What is the reason? Olden days, what happened? Very rarely we used to hear these kinds of natural disasters. Once in a year or twice in a year, or in the rainy season, or something like that only we used to hear about the natural disasters. That is also here and there, not in our area. But now what is happening? Always these kinds of things are very common. Natural disasters are very common, and in our state or our area also it is very common now. What is the reason? What's the reason? Can you ever thought of what is the reason natural disasters are very common now? What's the reason? Yeah, very good. The reason is human activities. Human activities. Human activities causes That is the most important reason. Human activities. What are the human activities which causes harm? Due to human activities causes harm to the nature. So, as a result, nature is reacting. Simple words we can say. Human activities causes great damages to the nature. So, nature is reacting to us in the form of natural calamities or natural disasters. That's what now happening. Understood what I said there? Our activities. Then what are our activities? Very good. Excessive pollution. Very good. Again, excessive pollution. Then what else? What else? Reclamation of the paddy fields. Reclamation of paddy fields. Again, leveling the hills. Again, deforestation, etc. causes great damage to the nature. Pollution. You might have learned air pollution is there, water pollution is there, land pollution is there. And from the factory and all, so the smoke, that smoke contains very poisonous elements which causes great harm. And that polluted air we are breathing. And again, waste slum areas and that areas and all we have learned. Garbages we are throwing outside, plastics. All these causes very dangerous effects to the nature. Then reclamation of paddy fields. What is reclamation? And leveling the paddy fields. Most of the paddy fields and marshy lands. What's meant by marshy land? Marshy land means where watery area. Such areas and what happened now? First they leveled the hilly areas and that soil they brought and deposited in the paddy fields and marshy lands. So two types of landscapes are disappearing. First, hilly areas are disappearing. You might have seen with the JCB collecting the soil from the hilly areas. So that from that hilly, they are leveling the hilly areas and that soil or that mud they are putting it into the marshy lands and paddy fields. So two types of landscapes are disappearing from our surface. Hills won't be there, paddy fields or marshy lands won't be there. These all are very essential for the sustainable development or for balancing the nature. These marshy lands is needed, hilly areas are needed, paddy fields are needed, all those things are needed. But due to our greed, what we did, we are destroying the nature. Then deforestation, that you know, cutting down all the trees. So these all those things causes great harm to the nature. And I told as a result we are doing harm to the nature. So what is happening? Nature is reacting to us in the form of tornadoes or cyclones or hurricanes or earthquake or flood or whatever it may be. So to some extent we are responsible for all these natural disasters. Human activities are responsible for all these natural disasters. Understood what I said? Yes or no? Yes. So when now anyway, one thing we should take, this natural disasters can't be stopped. It is not in our hands. We can't stop it. It will come. That natural disasters will occur. So what can we do? That's what we have to do. What can we do? overcome the natural disasters? We cannot stop the natural disasters, but we can overcome the natural disasters by helping the affected people. See, all of a sudden, people are lost their belongings, their properties, their animals, whatever they saved or kept for their future, everything is lost. So they will be, can you imagine their condition? Can you imagine their condition? Everything they have lost. They kept many things for their future life. Maybe they have got a lots of land areas or agriculture was there. Many things were there. But all of a sudden, everything is lost. Such a kind of people, their houses lost. They are homeless now, staying in the refugee camp. And they are standing in a queue for getting the food. You just imagine one situation. So such a kind of people, it will take time for them to come back the normal life. Immediately they won't be coming back to the normal life. So it's our duty to bring them back to normal life. How can we help them to come back to normal life? By giving them love, care, support. We must love them, care them, support them, and try to bring back them in their normal life. All of a sudden, they won't come back to their normal life. So, it is our duty to bring back in normal life by loving, caring, and supporting. And we must help them whatever possible way we can. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, we have to help. It is our duty. We are not the victims of any natural disasters. So we are staying safe. But our fellow beings or our fellow friends are affected very badly these kinds of natural disasters. So definitely it is our duty to help. We can't deny our help. So whatever possible means, render our esteemed help to these people and try to bring them in the normal life slowly. Okay, that is our duty we have to do. So we are, what we are, we must be ready to do any kind of help for such kind of persons. Okay, let us try to help them whatever possible means. So with this, we are concluding today's session. Go through the textbook, read the lesson, and from workbook S1 and S2, try to complete it. And be good children, stay at home. Thank you.